Two Chinese Americans were arrested for allegedly operating a secret police station on behalf of the Chinese government in the heart of New York City. One of them, 61-year-old Lu Jianwang, was seen leaving a Brooklyn federal courthouse on Monday after he was released on bond. On the far left in this court sketch is 59-year-old Chen Jinping. The pair face charges of conspiring to act as agents of Beijing without informing U.S. authorities and obstructing justice. In addition, federal prosecutors also on Monday unveiled charges for many others suspected of harassing US-based Chinese dissidents. According to authorities, Lu and Chen worked from an office in a nondescript building near the Manhattan Bridge. Before it closed in 2022, the office described itself as a gathering spot for people from China's Fujian province. The site appeared to help Chinese nationals with paperwork like renewing their driver's licenses. But U.S. Attorney Breon Peace said on Monday there was more beneath the surface.
The secret police station appears to have had a more sinister use. On at least one occasion, an official with the Chinese National Police directed one of the defendants, a U.S. citizen who worked at the secret police station, to help locate a pro-democracy activist of Chinese descent living in California. In other words, the Chinese National Police appear to have been using the station to track a U.S. resident on U.S. soil.
Once they got whiff the FBI was onto them, Lu and Chen deleted their communications with a Chinese government official, which they later admitted to FBI agents. The charges also state Lu tried to persuade a Chinese dissident to return to China in 2018. The victim reported he was repeatedly harassed, his family in the US received threats of violence, and Chinese officers harassed his family in China. US prosecutors on Monday also unveiled charges for 42 other Chinese nationals. They include 34 public security officers belonging to a task force allegedly operating as a troll farm, creating fake profiles to harass and threaten dissidents and activists online. And 8 Chinese government officials are now listed as defendants in a case announced in 2020, charging a former China-based executive of Zoom with disrupting video meetings commemorating the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests, which is a taboo subject in China. Beijing's embassy in Washington has yet to respond to a request for comment. Last October, charges were unsealed against 7 Chinese nationals alleged to be part of a state-sponsored campaign to strong-arm dissidents to repatriate to China. In November, FBI Director Christopher Wray told a Senate committee he was very concerned about the presence of stations in other U.S. cities like the alleged one in New York.